All right. Shalom Akim. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, all the honor, and all the glory unto the unstoppable and undeniable force, Yahawah, Bahashim, YAHAWASHI, Bahashim, Rakak Badash. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, who taught me this truth. Honors to the brethren in the Akim that's been pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And to Wadi Yahawah, Bahashim, YAHAWASHI, for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be what the Lord is bringing to the world. All right. And, I was watching the brother, or actually I was watching a little clip that the brother out there in Sacramento, Debarium Ash, he posted a little clip of him and the brothers, the Lions of the 12. They were out there in the highways and hedges, and then the chariots of the Most High came. The angels, made their appearance. And it just, really just got me just pumped. And it really shows that the Heavenly Father, He's gonna send His Son back here real soon. All right. And the Most High, He's gonna bring not only just the chariots, but also that which is spoken of in the book of Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, which we'll grab it. So it's the book of Second Ezra, chapter 15, and we'll start at the top. Then it says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy." Salakia. And it says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy," which prophecy means to say before. And we've been prophesying the things that are going to come, that must shortly come to pass, such as famine, such as pestilence, such as fearful sights, and we know when people see the chariots, they get a little shooken up because they don't know, especially when it comes to Esau Edom, he doesn't know what to do because he can't do anything. The power in which the angels have are far beyond. Well, see, with our power, his power is limitless. Esau is a carnal man. Our power, he's the like I like to refer to him as the unstoppable and undeniable force. And that applies to his army as well, which are the angels which are in heaven. Okay. And when we speak of these things here, the angels are gonna come, the missiles are gonna come, all right, the sword, the famine, the death, and the destruction as well. And and that's what the Lord is bringing to the earth, to the world. And it says, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." And it says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity," which when you look up that word incredulity, it goes into the you not being able to believe. All right, you're incapable of that. Matter of fact, let me just look it up. There's a certain word that it says, but it's not coming to my mind. Incredulity, the inability, unwilling. Yep, unwilling to believe. Unwilling or unable to believe something, in which we got a lot of those people in this world. They hear that which we speak and they call us crazy. You crazy? You believe in that stuff? You believe that you believe in that really? And it's just like, yes, you'd be crazy not to believe it, And it says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." And that's exactly what's going to happen. All the unfaithful will die in their unfaithfulness. Verse 5, it says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." You see, so these are the things that are going to come upon the earth, man. And you people will do nothing about it, man. And the reason these things are coming is for the wickedness that's been done. Just as verse 6 goes into, says, "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled." You see that? And that's exactly why the Most High, He's bringing these things upon the earth, for all the evil that has been done. All right, He's gonna bring them plagues again, just as He did before. We're gonna read on. "Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching the wickedness, Meaning the Lord, he ain't gonna just, because see, the reason the Most High, he has, well, if for he made both the flood and in the places of Sodom and Gomorrah examples to those that if you want to live ungodly, this is what happens if you do so. See, but the Lord right now, he's gonna just make an example out of this place, America. All right, he ain't gonna hold his tongue no more, and those that are the inhabitants thereof as well, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto them all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people, which the Most High's people is the Israelites, all right, which consists of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And it says, but I will bring, or says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof. You see that? And that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to bring those plagues that he did before. He's going to bring forth all his wonders. This is the book of Exodus 3:20, and it says, and I will stretch out my hand and smite Egypt with all my wonders, which I will do in the midst thereof, and after that he will let you go. See that? See, but the Lord, he's gonna bring all his wonders, everything he got. He gonna show you some shit. This is Exodus 7:1. And the Lord said unto Moses, see, I have made thee a god to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. And it says, and thou shalt speak all that I command thee. And it says, and Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the children of Israel out of his land, and I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. But Pharaoh, it says, but Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, and bring forth my armies, and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments. And that's how the elect are going to be delivered. The judgments that are going to occur, the elect will not be touched by them. The elect are going to be preserved. They're going to be shielded and protected. Because he's chosen from the foundation of the world to be saved, to be delivered, to not taste death, which most people will, but they won't. And we hope and pray that we are part of that few. We are part of that number. We hope that we find ourselves as being friends of the Heavenly Father, just as our forefather Abraham was, and that'd be a great thing to be. You could say that, the Most High, I'm a friend of the Heavenly Father. That's something, man. That's something. And it says here, we're going to read on, and it says, verse 12, and it says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Heavenly Father shall bring upon it. See, so the Heavenly Father, he's bringing the plagues and the punishment, all right, to this place, to the world. Verse 14, woe to the world and to them that dwell therein, which the word woe means go into destruction. When destruction occurs, death occurs. And it says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and the one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Meaning, whatever you people desires are going to be, it's going to be like the purge. You're going to be able to do whatever you so please. And it says, a man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. And that's what's coming. Great tribulation, a time of trouble such as never was. All right, spoken of in the book of Daniel. The book of Daniel, chapter 12 and 1. And it says, and at that time, Michael shall stand up. The great prince will stand for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. See that? And we hope and pray that we're part of that. But that's what the Most High is bringing. Okay? A time of trouble such as never was. And he's also going to bring evil, which you people will not be able to escape. Jeremiah 11 and 11, and it says, therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape, and though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. You see? And it says, therefore thus saith the Lord. So this is what the Most High is saying, man. He's letting you know, look, nigga, I'm gonna send you this, and you ain't gonna be able to do a damn thing about it. And that's the time when the Most High, he's gonna unleash his wrath, you know. And that's the day that we're approaching, the day of the Lord's wrath, the day of his the cruel wrath of the Heavenly Father. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 9, and it says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. You see that? So that's what the Most High is going to do. All right, he's going to, that day of wrath is coming. For the stars of heaven, verse 10, for the stars of heaven, and the constellation thereof, shall therefore, Slakim, for the stars of heaven, and the constellation thereof shall not give their light, and the sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause the light to shine, and I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. See that? And that's what the Most High is coming to do. Punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for all their iniquities. All right. Where's that at? Second Ezra 16 and 18. Now and here, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? And what are we going to do? Have our faith and our trust in YAHAWASHI. I said that was going to be the last one, but I'm going to end it here. This is what we're going to have to do. All right. So, one of my favorite Psalms right here, Psalms 33 and 18. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, which hope is faith. So that's what we have. That gift of faith and the fear in the outer one, and the fear of YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. For what? To what? To deliver our soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. And that's because that's what's coming. Great death, great famine. And we want to be delivered from that. And it says, our soul waiteth for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O Lord, be upon us, according as we hope in thee. You see that? And that's what we hope. All right? That mercy, that the protection is bestowed upon us, you know, in this time to come. And this is what the Lord's bringing upon the earth, the death and the famine. So I'm going to go ahead and end here through the Spirit, brothers. I pray this lesson was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. And as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and the glory unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Rakah Quadash, and double honors to the apostles and unto the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, for telling me this truth. Honors to the brethren in the Akim that's been pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And to Wadi Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, for allowing me to come back with another lesson. and it's on to the next one. Shalom.